Welcome back to the channel that simplifies the stock market. Now, it is my goal and my intention that through these videos, I'm able to give you the knowledge and the information you need in order to go out into the stock market on your own and have full confidence in the companies that you choose to invest in and put your money into. Now, when it comes to making money in the stock market, you gotta have some swag about yourself. Like, first you gotta choose great companies to invest in, and then you have to be sure of yourself, and you have to have confidence in the investment decisions you choose to make. Which brings me to the topic of this video, which is finding companies in the stock market to invest in, which is a mouthful, I get it, but you get the idea. And this idea actually came from my cousin, who's actually diving deeper into the stock market right now. And he came to me, he said, Yannick, I watched all your videos, and he had several questions for me. But one of the questions was, how do you find companies to invest in the first place? Which I thought was a great question. And I said, you know what, I'll make a video on it. In my other videos, you've already seen one of the tools that I like to use when it comes to looking up and searching companies, which is Yahoo Finance. So whenever I use a company's products, and now whenever you use a company's products, or you're out and you see a billboard, or you like to shop at a particular grocery store, then you can always just really quickly pull out your phone, type in Yahoo Finance, and then type in the company's name. If it's public, then you'll be able to click on it, pull up the company's financials, its information, so on and so forth. But if it's not public, then it just won't pop up, or it'll say private next to it, meaning that it's a private company and you won't be able to buy its shares on the stock market or in the stock market. The other tool that I like to use, or one of the other tools that I like to use, is actually finviz.com, and I'll show a recording and a clip of that in the next part of this video. But I like to use it for a screener, so you can just pop in information and say, hey, give me back companies that have greater than 10% profit margin or less than 15 price to earnings ratio, and it'll give you a list of companies, and I just scan through that list to try to find prospects to invest in. But yeah, now we're going to go ahead and get into the actual screen recording of finviz.com and look back at Yahoo Finance. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is type in finviz.com, and I click over on the screener. And then from here, you can just see all the different topics for the different companies that you want to look at. So let's say I only want to look at companies within this particular sector, but you can see that it's separated into several categories. So descriptive, fundamental, and technical, but I'll go ahead and press all so I can get everything at once. Now, let's say for this example, we want to only do two, right? Let's say we want a company or the companies that have high profit margins, so greater than 20. And then companies that have low price to earnings ratios. So this is saying, hey, give me back companies that have both high profit margins and they have to have a price to earnings ratio of less than 15. And then from here, I just look through this list. You can see it's 307 companies that it gives you back. And I just go through this list to try to find great prospects. And then side by side, I pull up Yahoo Finance. And then let's just say I grab one of these companies. I see AEL, so let me type in AEL. I think it was an insurance company or something. Yeah. And then from here, you can just pull through and pull it up and look at all the information on the company. Now, as far as what I look for and what makes a great prospect, I'll go over those things in more detail in later videos. But for right now, this is how you use FinViz and Yahoo Finance in tandem.